Sophie Cunningham cheers Caitlin Clark for new skill learned in fever injury rehab. Sophie Cunningham shared Caitlin Clark love for a new hobby they have in common. After their 80-68 loss to the Atlanta Dream on September 14, the Indiana Fever are one defeat away from their 2025 WNBA season coming to an end. The good news is that the Fever now get to face the Dream on their home court during Game 2 of this first-round WNBA playoff series on September 16. The bad news is that Indiana will have to play Atlanta with the same injury-depleted roster that ultimately came up short on Sunday. One would have to imagine that the Fever would have fared better against the Dream if they had more players healthy, specifically if superstar point guard Caitlin Clark was able to compete instead of being relegated to the sidelines because of a groin and ankle injury. Fever fans would have liked their chances against the Dream, despite how talented and well-rounded Atlanta's roster is. Clark isn't Indiana's only absent impact player, as Sophie Cunningham, who is out for the rest of this season after getting surgery on her torn MCL, was a key part in the Fever being able to defend Atlanta's dynamic guard duo of Ryan Howard and Alisha Gray before she went down last month. Sophie Cunningham and Caitlin Clark joke about juggling during Fever rehab. Instead of preparing to play in Tuesday's crucial game, Clark and Cunningham are in the Fever's training room, preparing their bodies to return from their respective injuries. And on September 15, Cunningham trolled and then celebrated Clark over a new hobby through an Instagram story. The video begins with Clark holding 3 plastic balls and saying, "Day 1 of learning a new skill at rehab. Today, we will be learning juggling. Sydney Colson knows how to juggle. Sophie claims she knows how to juggle, but we're not really sure. I do know how to juggle," Cunningham retorted with a laugh. "I cannot juggle. It's one of the very few things I cannot do," Clark added while Cunningham was beckoning her to start already. Clark then botched her first attempt at juggling the 3 balls, which prompted Cunningham to say, "Stupid. Just so stupid. Get your ball." From there, Clark successfully executed a juggling routine for a few seconds, gathered herself, and then succeeded for even longer. After Colson and Cunningham celebrated her, Clark said, "We're getting it." It's good to see these Fever players are in good spirits, despite surely wanting to help their team on the court this past season.